happening, guys? It's a Friday. I'm on my way to school. Finish my afternoon class. Come back and do my evening classes. Then of course I still got the two or three classes on the weekend, but that's all right. Somebody was asking about electronics over here. If they bring their electronics from the United States, will they work? Do they need a power adapter? Do they need a converter, a power converter? So here's what I would recommend. First, I've had no issues with using any of the things I brought with me from the United States in the outlets here. They were all plug and play. I haven't had any issues. I've never shorted anything out. Nothing has exploded. That's always a good thing. So for the most part, I think you're safe with appliances. Or not appliances, but your electronics. Like my phone charger, the charger for my Chromebook. All of that works perfectly fine. Just plug it right into the outlet directly. What you might have an issue with is if you have electronics you're bringing over with three prongs. You know, the third prong is there to help ground it. I live in a newer apartment building, so all of my outlets actually have the three prongs should I have something that needs it. But a lot of buildings and a lot of outlets here will not have that. Sitting here trying to avoid all the mud puddles. Let me get across the street. Yes, a lot of outlets will not have that third prong. So what I would suggest is you buy a three-prong or a couple three-prong adapters. They're not that expensive, just in case you need one. Now here's what I will say for your higher end electronics. Like if you're bringing a PC or a laptop, I would suggest buying an adapter anyway, just in case. Depending on where you're staying and how old the place is, there might be a chance you run into electrical issues. You certainly don't want to start a fire or get electrocuted when you first plug it in. When I had my laptop that I was using when I first got here, I used the converter I had bought just as a precaution, and it worked fine. I didn't have any issues with it. I did not try plugging that directly into the outlets, but I never had an issue using the converter. The one I bought, I got it on Amazon. It's a pretty good investment because it's only 20 bucks and it will work in, I believe they said like 150 different countries or something like that. You never know sometimes where your travels will bring you, and it's better to invest that $20, I think, than wait until you're in a country where it might be an issue finding one that actually works or having one shipped to you. I left a product link to the one I bought in the description below. It'll say Amazon recommendation. That's my recommendation from Amazon if you're looking for an adapter to bring with you to Cambodia. And that one should work just fine. And then if you find yourself traveling around, or maybe you have a long layover in an airport in a country that doesn't accept standard American plugs, you'll have the adapter there, so you'll still be able to use it in places where you might have a layover or where you might be sitting for a while. I think it's a good investment to have anyway. And like I said, and also buy some of those 3-prong adapters just to be on the safe side. But generally speaking, for all of my other things, I've never had an issue using my electronics here. Ever. So hopefully that answers your question and it helps. But if you do want to buy one, just click on the link below. And as I said, I think it's a good idea in general if you're going to be even moving or just traveling, just to have it just in case. Yeah, more construction going on, as you can see. Buildings seem to be popping up around town at a pretty good rate. And not just buildings, but people improving the look and aesthetics of their existing businesses. Coming down this street, you can see you can buy all manner of foods. Over there, get some coffee or juice. I know I showed you all this before, but still, as I said, I like this neighborhood. Nice cactus, flowers, or plants. My New Year, as I mentioned in my previous video, is coming up soon. And I've noticed a lot of the businesses here are already closing or having only partial hours. The official holidays, of course, last 3 days, Sunday, a Monday, and a Tuesday. But a lot of people will celebrate for a week or two before the actual holiday. I went down to get a coffee this morning, and both the place where I normally get my coffee and the place across the street that I use for my alternative coffee spot when my regular one is closed. Turns out today both of them are closed. Both of them are already closed for the holiday. I don't know when they will reopen. I don't know if they just took the rest of this weekend off or if they're going to be closed until after the Khmer New Year holiday. I don't know. So I wound up going to one of them little coffee carts and paying 25 cents more. But when you need coffee, what do? That's what you do. You find an alternative. All right, I'm gonna end this one here. I'm gonna try to find a space to walk in the shade, but as you can see, the shady spots are few and far between down there. We'll see what I can do. Talk to you guys later. All right, it's now obviously night. You guys are smart enough to figure that one out. It's the same night we just went for a little walk. I guess they were just closed. This is one of the places I was telling you about. I get my coffee when the other one's closed, but I guess they just went out for this morning and early afternoon. They are open now, so they did not go away for Khmer New Year yet, although they will be closing soon. Anyway, we're getting stuff. See, they redecorated in here too. They added some pictures, they moved some shelves around, made it a little bit roomier. You still got all your nice ramen selections up there. Potato chips, of course, wide variety of beer by the case. There's my favorite Anchor over there. You got the things you would find in most little convenience stores. Chips and everything. But over here you got some like jackfruit chips. I kind of like jackfruit. It's one of my favorite fruits. Yes, you can get choco pies here. Yes, you can. Well, yeah, it's really about the same as you would expect back in the West. Different drink selections. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Yeah. Yeah. And there we go. Some sausages. Oh. Sausages, potato chips of all kinds. We have a couple over here that are kind of like Pringles, Chispa, Pan Pan, and then they also have Pringles if that's what you're into. But they are the most expensive, $2 a can because they're imports. The other ones are a bit cheaper. Save yourself some money. But they do have a good variety. And of course, you always need water. Always drink water. Keep hydrated. Lots and lots of water. All the time. Ooh. And these.
Ow.
Yeah, I want to show you these. Ooh, look at those. Yes. Oop. Ah. Those are very delicious. Great snack. Just little steamed dumplings, and inside's a big pork ball with onions and eggs in it. And it's very delicious, and only about I think 60 cents, so not bad. Anyway, let's see what we got up here. We have a nice little vehicle up here. It's pretty cool. I like that. Wow. That is pretty cool, man. You see all kinds of awesome things. All kinds of awesome things here. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.